Hello, good morning friends. Welcome back to your favorite channel Code1 Digest. Today in this tutorial I'll show you how can you perform the mathematic operation in Excel sheet by the cell color. Yes friends, I'll show you how can you sum up the cells by color. There may be requirement to do certain mathematic operation based on the color of the cells, right? How to do a mathematic operations based on the color of the cells. Right friends? So it is going to be very exciting and very informative tutorial. So watch this tutorial till end. I'll show you step by step with a real example. Okay friends, so stay tuned and watch this tutorial till end. Okay friends, so now without wasting any more time, let's jump to an example directly. Okay, so this is the Excel sheet. What you see on your screen is an example that I'm taking. So here you can see I have two columns, and in the cost column I have values and cells are having different colors, right? So my requirement is I want to sum up all greens, then I want to sum up all yellows, and then I want to sum up all brown, right? So how to do it? That's the requirement here. I'm sure many people would have the similar kind of requirement based on their scenarios, right? The very first thing that we have to do is to save this Excel as a XLSM format. Save this file as a XLSM format. That means enabling the macros. This is XLSX format where the macros are not enabled by default. So we have to save this file as a XLSM format so that macros are enabled in it. Let me show you how can we do it. Go to files, save as, select a folder, and then you can select option here, Excel Macro-Enabled Workbook, XLSM, right? Select this option and save the file. Okay, then we'll work on the macro. Okay friends, now you would see that you have two files created in that folder. One is your XLSX and one is XLSM file. Open the XLSM file. Yes, now we will be defining a new function to sum by color. I'll show you how to write a Visual Basic code to create a module. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will write a function, our custom function. We will create a new custom function to sum cells by its color. Okay, I'll give you the sample code and I'll show you step by step how to create a new function to sum all the cells by its color. Okay, the very first thing that we have to do now is to create a function. We'll be writing a small code in Visual Basic to do that. Okay friends, so now very first thing that we'll do is to open a Visual Basic editor. Okay, we are going to write a small module there, and in that module we'll be writing a custom function to sum cells by its color. So how to open Visual Basic editor? In Windows you have to click Window key plus Alt plus F11. Okay, so this is my Visual Basic editor. My sample Excel sheet is showing up, right? Remember that what we are writing is the Excel sheet specific function. So this function, whatever we are writing, a new module and a function, will only be available in this Excel sheet, only in this workbook. Okay friends, if you are using Mac or any other operating system, then you can do the same in Excel sheet. You can do that from developer tab. But if you are not seeing a developer tab in the top, go to file, go to more and click on options and click on customize ribbon. Now on the right hand side you can see the man tab. Here you can see a developer is not selected. So click on the developer so that you have access to the developer mode and all the developer options. Click on that Yes, so you can see developer tab started appearing in the top of your Excel sheet. Click on that. Now you have option to open the Visual Basic editor here. Click on that. You will open the same Visual Basic editor. I hope you're now able to open the Visual Basic editor. So now what we'll do is, in this Excel, we will create a module, and in that module we'll be creating a function. Okay, and that function will use to sum all our cells by its color. Right click on it, then you will see insert and say module. Right, so you see that inside a modules, module 1 is created. This is an editor where you have to write a code for your function. Okay friends, so now let me show you the code what you have to write. Okay friends, so now in editor I have written some code. These are few lines of code that you have to write, and I'll share this code with you as well so that you can copy and paste it here easily, right? So the code is provided in the GitHub repository. The link is there on your screen and also given in the description section of tutorial. So go to that repository, Git repository, you will find this code over there, right? Okay friend, let me explain you what this function is doing. So this function having two arguments. First is the range of cell that we have to perform operation. Okay, I have to sum from cell 1 to cell 10 by its color. And second is the cell where I will be giving a reference of color itself. So every color in Excel is identified as a unique number, right? So that will come here. So if I pass green, so it will use the green color code, and then for all these cells in this range, it will identify cells having green color code and then start summing it up. If I pass the yellow color code here, then it will sum up all the yellows. If I pass brown color code here, then it will sum up all the brown cells from this range. Got it? So that is why we have two arguments. You can just copy this code and paste it in an editor and just do a Control S to save it. That's all. We are done with it. Now we'll go back to Excel and try to use this function in our Excel. I'll show you how to use this function in Excel. Okay, that's more important than anything else. Okay friends? Friends, before we proceed in this video, I request you to subscribe this channel to grow Code One Digest family. Friends, I am creating a lot of quality videos on programming, coding concepts, design pattern and design principles, cloud and container technologies, but I'm not getting subscribers. I request you to like, share and subscribe this channel so that I can grow our Code One Digest family. Thank you. Okay friends, so now I'm in my Excel sheet, and the very first thing that we have to do is to select a cell where we want to get the total sum of the values. So I have given these are the reference cells, green, yellow and brown, and I want green sum to come in this cell, D16, yellow sum to come in D17 and brown sum to come in D18. Select the cell and click on the function. Okay, so this dialog box will open, and in this dialog box we have to find our function first. Okay, so scroll down to see your function if it is listed here that we have created just now. Okay friends, so I found the function here, sampleexcel.xlsm. Then this is a module name, SumByCellColor, and SumByCellColor is the name of the function. Click OK. So it will open a dialog box. Now this is a test window where we can give some values and see if the function is working fine. You can give a range here, let's say D3 and D4 just for testing purpose, and a reference of color is C16 because C16 is a green color, and I have selected the green cells to sum up, right? So do you see the formula resulting is 250. It is summing of D3 and D4, right? That means our formula is working. So what you can do is now, okay, this is the formula that we have to use. So we'll modify that. So we'll select all the cells like this, D3 to D14, and again we'll give a reference cell because we want sum of green. So give a reference of green cell, that is C16, and close bracket and press enter, right? So here you can see it has sum all your green cells, right? Same way, just copy this cell and paste it in both the cells to get the sum of yellow and brown. It will automatically adjust the color reference cells, that is C17, and here color reference cells is C18. Hence we are getting the sum of the respective color cells here. Got it? You can validate the result by summing up this manually. Right friends? So it is so easy in Excel to sum up the cell by its color by writing a simple function in Visual Basic. Okay friends, so you need not to worry about the code what I am talking about. The code is available in my GitHub repository, that is Code 1 Digest COD common repo, right? I have shared the URL of this repository. You can just go to this repository and you can go to this folder where you will find code is available for you, right? Just go to this repository and in the respective folder you will find a file which is having a code available for you. Just copy this code and paste it in your Visual Basic editor. It will work for you. Okay friends, so start using it now. Friends, if you like this video, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for the more interesting videos. Click on the bell icon for the latest video notifications, and do not forget to share this video with all your friends and colleagues. This is very useful information for students, beginners and software engineers. I am putting a lot of efforts in creating these contents, so please help me growing the Code 1 Digest family. Please subscribe to Code 1 Digest channel for the latest programming and technology related videos. Thank you.